Arizona School Authority is following a school board meeting in Chandler tonight centered on the plan to go back to in-person classes on campus next week. Well, that decision just came down moments ago. Our Brianna Whitney joining us live from Chandler Unified School District tonight with tonight's latest developments. Brianna?
Yeah, so it was not a unanimous decision, but really just minutes ago, the board voting to go through with in-person classes starting next week on the 19th for Chandler Unified Schools. And it was an interesting meeting. You had teachers, parents, and students that all got up and spoke. And one thing was very clear: whether to go forward with in-person learning or stay virtual is an extremely divided issue in this community.
Hours before the Chandler Unified School Board meeting, this group wanting to make sure their voices were heard.
The reality is our children, when they're in the classroom, they learn more effectively, they're more motivated, and they're doing it safely. We didn't see a major spread prior to this when we were in person.
Carrie Hamilton has 2 elementary school kids in CUSD and says being a working parent right now is challenging.
It is a tremendous stress on families, especially working families, trying to manage childcare and educating our children.
7th grader Gianna Aker rallying with her peers for in-person learning too, tired of the difficulties at home.
If you have Wi-Fi issues, if you don't get something turned in on time, just like small things like that, it's kind of difficult, and grades start slipping too.
But not everyone has been a proponent of going back in person with such a high number of COVID cases right now. A group of teachers sending this letter to the school board, asking to immediately extend virtual learning. Multiple teachers emotional in front of the board, pleading to stay virtual.
When I signed up in person, I believed the metrics that the board said they would follow, and now 3 are red, and they put me in danger daily.
Bringing up many health concerns they faced in person before when metrics were better than they are right now.
On any given day, upwards of 50 students were quarantined. I personally had 3 students who were quarantined 2 and 3 times.
And the board also addressed an issue that we reported on last night, that their online academy, Chandler Online Academy, their only virtual option, was full and had a wait list. Some people brought up concerns about that, understandably. The board said that they've actually now added additional staffing to take care of that, so that any students that don't feel comfortable coming back in person next week can now enroll in that online option. But again, breaking news just minutes ago, the board here at Chandler Unified voting to start in-person classes next week on the 19th. Reporting live in Chandler tonight, Brianna Whitney for Arizona's Family.